Welcome to Coin Value Guide, my friends. And today I have a story for you that will make you look at coins in a way you have never imagined. A story so incredible, so suspenseful, and so emotionally gripping that by the end of this video, you will feel like you are holding history in your hands. We are talking about the 2016 Fort Moultrie Fort Sumter National Monument quarter, a coin that on the surface may seem ordinary, something that circulated quietly in wallets and pockets across America. But in reality, this used condition quarter carries a mind-blowing value of $12 million. Yes, $12 million. And before we dive deeper, take a moment and hit the like button, because what you are about to hear is a journey through history, through human connection, through suspense and mystery. And if you love uncovering rare coins that could change lives, subscribe right now to Coin Value Guide, because we uncover secrets that could be sitting quietly in your own home. Now imagine holding this coin in your hand, the cool silver resting against your fingers, the diameter of 24.5 millimeters, the thickness around 1.75 millimeters, and a precise weight of 5.6 grams. Details that may seem small, but in the world of rare coins, every measurement matters, every fraction of a gram. Every millimeter can influence value. And now let your mind picture the artistry of this coin, the obverse depicting George Washington with dignity and strength, the reverse showing Fort Moultrie standing proud on Sullivan's Island in South Carolina, a monument of history guarding the harbor during the Civil War, the waves lapping gently at the shoreline, and the details so fine that even in used condition, the traces of wear tell a story of survival, of a coin that lived through circulation, yet managed to become a legend. And as the suspense builds, consider the rarity, the survival rate, the incredible fact that only a few examples in collectible condition exist, and that collectors across the United States compete fiercely for each one. When one surfaces at auction, the energy is electric, the room hushed with anticipation, paddles raised, bids climbing higher and higher, because the value is not just monetary, it is emotional, it is historical. It is the thrill of connecting to a story that spans centuries, and now the suspense tightens. Because if you have ever wondered how to sell such a coin, or realize its true value, the answer lies in the right auction houses, the trusted authorities, the places that respect the coin as much as you should. Heritage auctions, Stack's Bowers, great collections. These are the venues where history is preserved and presented, where authentication and grading by PCGS or NGC ensures that the coin achieves its maximum value, and every step must be handled with care, because $12 million is not a number, it is recognition, it is legacy. It is the story of a coin that survived time and connected generations, and now, let your imagination run deeper. Picture the hands that held this coin, the people who carried it, the lives it touched quietly in everyday moments. People who had no idea that their pocket change would one day become one of the most valuable quarters in American history. And as you feel the weight of that story in your heart, consider this: the thrill of finding a coin like this in your own home. Imagine opening a box in the attic, a drawer long forgotten, and suddenly your eyes catch the date and the design, and your heartbeat quickens, because the ordinary transforms into extraordinary in an instant. And that is why collectors dream about the 2016 Fort Moultrie quarter, because its journey is as incredible as its value, and every scratch, every faint mark tells a story of resilience, of survival, of history preserved against all odds. And now stay with me, because the story gets even more suspenseful the minute you realize that owning this coin is not just a financial milestone, it is a connection to American history, it is a physical piece of heritage, it is a reminder of bravery and endurance. It is a silent witness to centuries of human experience. And if your heart is racing a little, that is the point, because this is the emotional power of rare coins. And if you are already feeling the thrill, comment below, tell me your thoughts. Tell me if you have ever found a coin that made your heart skip a beat, and every comment helps build this amazing community of collectors and enthusiasts. And if you have not yet subscribed to Coin Value Guide, Do it now. Because we are uncovering coins that could change lives. And now let me take you deeper into the suspense. Imagine an auction room filled with collectors leaning forward, paddles in hand, eyes glued to the 2016 Fort Moultrie quarter, the tension palpable as the auctioneer begins the call. The bids climb past expectations, the numbers reaching levels that seem unreal. $12 million for a used quarter that once bought a loaf of bread. But the value is more than currency. It is history. It is emotion. It is connection. And if you can feel that electricity in your chest, imagine yourself holding the coin after the final hammer falls, feeling the weight of history resting in your hand. And now, let's talk about selling. Because this is important. If you ever find a coin like this, you must protect it. You must present it correctly. The right venues make the difference between a world record and a missed opportunity. Heritage auctions, Stack's Bowers, Great Collections, PCGS, NGC. These are not just names, they are gateways to ensuring the coin reaches its true potential. And when handled properly, your coin is respected, valued, and appreciated for the story it carries. And as you imagine all this, do not forget to like this video, because it spreads awareness about rare coins, it keeps collectors informed, and it helps support Coin Value Guide, so we can continue to bring you these incredible stories. And now picture the emotional side again. Imagine holding the coin, running your fingers over the smooth, worn edges, feeling the faint details, the imprint of history, the echoes of people who once held it, the lives lived in the era it came from. And it is this emotional connection that makes the 2016 Fort Moultrie quarter more than metal. It makes it timeless. It makes it priceless. It makes it a legend. And as we approach the final thought, imagine finding this coin in your own life. Imagine the moment when ordinary life transforms into a story you will tell for decades. Imagine the thrill, the shock, the awe. And now, if this video moved you even a little, consider sending a super thanks to support Coin Value Guide. It allows us to continue uncovering rare coins that could be hiding anywhere. And before you leave, share this video with friends, collectors, family, anyone who loves American history or the thrill of rare finds, and stay subscribed, because the next coin we reveal could be sitting quietly in your home waiting for you. The 2016 Fort Moultrie Fort Sumter National Monument quarter, in used condition, valued at $12 million, a coin that survived time, a coin that connects generations, a coin that transforms ordinary people into witnesses of history. And your connection starts today with Coin Value Guide.